Pre-colonial period is the start of the historical timeline of scientific inventions in the Philippine history. It covered by the prehistory and early history that was 48,000 BC to 1521. We can start at 48,000 BC because it was traced that it was the beginning, based on archaeological findings, of utilizing nature for simple technology like sewing and polishing stones. It was the peak of Stone Age in Philippine history. Approximately circa 21 or more than 2,000 years ago in present time, the Banawi rice terraces are built. Created by the Ifugao people, despite possessing only basic tools, it was constructed at an engineering marvel, a vast network of rice terraces sustained by an elaborate irrigation system. Estimately, the Caracoa was built way back 320 AD. It is a refined plank-built warship that are used for both trade and war. Their main use, however, are for inter-island trade. The estimated speed for this Caracoa is up to 12 to 15 knots only. The Spanish colonial period lasted from 1521 to 1898. It can be concluded that Spaniards contributed great development of the Philippine science and technology. As education takes an essential role for this growth, it was the colonizer who first introduced this. Moreover, giving emphasis to infrastructures, it can be discerned that they have major influence on this aspect. In 1521, Intramuros was built in Manila with Spanish design. It served as a seat of government, a component realm of Spanish Empire, and housing of the colony's Governor-General. The walled city was also considered as the religion and educational center of Spanish East Indies. Talking about the economy, it started in 1565. The Philippines experienced increase in its economic growth because of galleon trade. Specifically, it's the Manila-Acapulco galleon trade between the Philippines and Mexico, bartering various goods such as spice, cotton, jade, and etc. Lasted for 250 years, ended until September 14, 1815. The American colonization period in the Philippines lasted for 48 years, from 1898 to 1946. In between is the Commonwealth, lasted for 10 years, from 1935 to 1945, and the post-Commonwealth era that lasted for a year only. On December 8, 1933, highlighting the establishment of the National Research Council of the Philippines, or NRCP, it was considered as one of the major events in this era. It is an attached agency to the Department of Science and Technology and an advisory body to the Philippine government on the matters of national interest. The Marcos era includes the final years of the Third Republic from 1965 to 1972, and the majority of the Fourth Republic from 1981 to 1986. It was only during that time that science was given importance. In relation to that, December 11, 1972 holds a major event in the history of Philippine science. Marcos declared the Presidential Decree No. 49, Series of 1972, or the Decree of the Protection of Intellectual Property, whereas tremendous strides in science and technology has made a copyright law to give fuller protection. The Fifth Republic started from 1986 after the term of President Marcos up to the present. In 1986, Corazon Aquino replaced the National Science and Technology Authority to Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, and given Science and Technology a seat in the government cabinet. In 1990s, President Aquino encouraged Filipino scientists and inventors to put back Philippines when it comes to the field of science and technology by increasing the allocated budget in the said field. During Fifth Republic, Fidel V. Ramos' term, The government provided 3,500 scholarships for those students who are interested in taking up courses related to science and technology. In 1998, during Estrada's term, the Internet were pushed for the advancement of schools and industry. Afterwards, during the Arroyo's term, from 2001 to 2010, it was when the science and technology reached its golden age. In 2014, President Aquino honors four scientists who gave huge contribution in the scientific field that geared towards the advancement of science and technology of the country. Being aware and knowledgeable of the historical timeline of the scientific inventions in the Philippine history enables us to develop better understanding in the scientific field, as well as provides the essential factor for building new technologies and inventions. Thank you, and that's all.